Yo guys, my name is Monsel, and today we're going to talk about Rhodiola Rosea. Alright guys, just a brief overview of rhodiola. It's a herb that's been used in many different cultures for hundreds of years. In fact, the traditional Chinese medicine includes it as a useful tool, and so do the Viking cultures of Scandinavia. In fact, there's tons of cultures throughout Russia that use it in Siberia as well. So it's a really effective adaptogen. And what adaptogens are, basically, they are tools that help the body to deal with stress. So rhodiola is one of many of these herbs that help the body deal with anxiety, stress, and oftentimes physical stress or fatigue. So there's a number of studies that show it can improve cognitive abilities, especially under stressful situations. And there are many studies on depression, and some even claim that rhodiola can support symptoms of depression by 30 to 35% in some patients. So it's a pretty effective nootropic and covers a wide spectrum, but we'll talk more about the benefits and the side effects coming up. Hey guys, so the benefits of rhodiola have been documented by many traditional Chinese herbalists, but there's a lot of recent studies that cover rhodiola as well. For one thing, as we said, it's an adaptogen. It's a tool that people can use for the body when it's under either mental or physical fatigue in order to remain at a high cognitive capacity even while stressed out. So there's numerous studies on cognition and rhodiola. In fact, one of them showed that cognition with rhodiola was improved by about 8.4%. Now, there's plenty of other studies on rhodiola about the different cognitive effects, and you can see there's a wide variety of the improvements. Some show no improvements, but it is good to have a few specific numbers. Another benefit of rhodiola is for longevity. There's a lot of evidence that suggests rhodiola can help to improve both anti-aging and longevity. And one of the ways that scientists determine this is by using nematodes, and they look at the lifespan of nematodes in order to see whether or not a specific compound can work. And one of the studies showed that nematodes' lifespan with rhodiola could increase by about 24%. Now, it's obviously not going to affect humans in the same way, but if you consider the kind of improvement that we might have by a 24% increase in our lifespan, it's pretty significant. So at least for nematodes, it's beneficial. I think there's even more potential for rhodiola as far as the other benefits as well. Now, for the side effects, you aren't going to really see that many people complaining online. As with other herbal remedies, there's a lot of people that complain about gastrointestinal distress, and naturally, if you're taking a high dose of rhodiola, it could be a problem, so just keep that in mind. A lot of the studies show that there's no real recognizable side effects of rhodiola. However, it does interact with very specific enzymes. So if you're already taking prescription drugs, keep that in mind. Take a look at the enzymes that rhodiola interacts with so you can determine whether it's going to have any kind of detrimental effect for the prescription that you're taking. Now, personally, I like rhodiola as a tool to cycle off of caffeine. If you are trying to not use as much caffeine so often, rhodiola is a really great way for your body to handle that stress. Like I said before, it's an adaptogen. It helps your body when it's addicted to something like caffeine to not feel that stress and that tension, and that's one of the reasons why I like to use rhodiola occasionally for that cycling and for that caffeine tolerance. Now, if you're interested in buying Rhodiola Rosea, we have a Nootropics Depot product that we recommend. Nootropics Depot is a recommended vendor, and their rhodiola is standardized 3% rosavins, however you pronounce the psychoactive ingredient. In any case, if you're interested in the Nootropics Depot product, you can click right above and you'll get information there. So Thanks, you guys, for listening. I'll see you next time.